All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. What we're going to be talking about today is what we call digital wallet cash flow. Folks, we have partnered with a community called Smarter Than Money. And with that community, we're leveraging a platform called CoopBusiness, and they have what they call a co-op wallet, okay, which is a private decentralized wallet that's allowing us to receive sustainable and reliable cash flow, okay, through expanding this co-op wallet, okay? Now, what I like to do is I like to connect a parallel, okay, from what we already understand. Many of these household name companies have sort of got a head start, if you would, expanding a digital wallet and understanding that we are going from a cashless society to a digital society, okay? And whereas many times our society is creating this narrative to have us focus on a coin or focus on trading or focus on mining and things of that nature, where these big household name companies are proven where the money really is at. But when you think about the digital space, folks, I don't care what aspect you get involved, nothing can happen and everything has to transpire and everything is housed through what? A digital wallet. And so we're going to simply have you to see and show you how we and you are going to receive unavoidable cash flow for simply what we're already are involved with, okay? So when you think about companies like Cash App, like Venmo, PayPal, and other digital wallet companies, they're categorized as peer-to-peer payment apps where you can send and receive money as necessary, folks, but we're a whole lot better. Got to make a quick disclaimer here is that the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It is for mere educational and demonstration purposes. As members, folks, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Folks, I want to talk about our economic value, okay? And understanding this, folks, our economic value generates billions beyond billions and billions of dollars, okay? Okay, really want you to hone in on that. Because when you think about these household name companies, again, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, if I were to take a poll and ask many of you that are looking at this or tagged to this, whether watching it live or catching this on the replay, how many of you are already involved with maybe, one of these companies, if not multiple of these companies, okay? Now, companies that are not mentioned on here that also have a digital wallet is companies like Coinbase. They have a digital wallet, okay? You're using that. Or if you're using your own bank, so if you're using Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, that is also too a digital wallet. If you're using Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover, guess what? That is a digital wallet. If you're using other DeFi wallets like MetaMask wallet, or even your Exodus wallet, okay? Those are digital wallets. Point I'm making, folks, okay? These digital wallet companies are getting us on their ecosystem, right? And we're taking them from zero digital wallets to where it's multiple tens of millions, for some companies, hundreds of millions. So when we look at Venmo, at one point, folks, they had zero digital wallets. Now they're in excess of about 40 million digital wallets, and they're doing $850 million, okay? PayPal, who actually bought and purchased Venmo, okay? They're doing over $4.1 billion, folks, with over 400 million digital wallet users on their platform. And look at Cash App, okay? Which is very, very popular here in the US and also in the UK. Cash App has right around about 65 to 70 million digital wallet users, ladies and gentlemen, that's producing them over $2.1 billion. What is the point of this, folks? To understand that when our economic value comes together, folks, look at the results that we're already generating for these other companies. Now, please understand, you're asking me, well, what's the benefit? What's the service here? And I put this on my phone because I wanted to read it to you guys and understanding what's taking place here. So see, these big companies, listen to this, have taken away all strenuous qualifications, okay, application processes, and made the ability to do business simple and convenient with ease of setup and zero skill set for any individual, business, organization, or community, basically anyone who can fog up a mirror to receive the benefit and convenience of these company services, folks. And what is the method of getting involved? Watch this. See how ingenious this is, because all anyone ever does is fill out a form, you hit a button, a transaction takes place, and 1.5 seconds later, after each and every transaction, okay, these companies receive multiple millions and even billions of dollars, okay, as they're providing a benefit for us, okay, but who are the ones governing and engineering all the transactions that these companies are receiving? That would be you and I, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Please understand this, that cash flow is not going to robots and computers. It's going to their CEOs, those are people. It's going to their shareholders, those are people as well, maybe even companies or businesses. It's going to their families, their crowdsourcers, okay, that are behind, okay, these companies. Here's my question. We're engineering the cash flow for them, bringing our economic value over to them. Here's my question. Are they offering to share any of those cash flow profits with you and I? Well, the answer to that is no. And I want to say this, folks, because understand, this is what the world is doing and going to continue to do from this day forward, because the digital space is here. It's not coming, it's already here. Again, henceforth, we're already creating digital wallets. I bring this point up, folks, because many times when people are being put in front of something, right, we get indoctrinated with things. We start to buy the press of a lot of people that, you know, talk about, well, you got to refer people, then, you know, it's not legitimate, you know, it's a scam, it's a Ponzi. So basically, we just say their mindset is just not ready to embrace the opportunity. Well, folks, if I can flash back in 1980, okay? Now this really hits home, especially for me, because my family got invited to a meeting to take a look at a certain technology, okay? And they were told that this technology was gonna be groundbreaking, it was gonna be universally accepted, and it was gonna be what the world is doing, okay? Now they were invited well, there wasn't no Zoom back in the 1980s. So they were invited to somebody's house or either invited to somebody's hotel where they had chairs and, you know, a whiteboard like this behind me all set up. And then the presenter came out and he started talking about this, you know, this revolutionary technology that the world was going to be doing, right? And folks, can I show you that technology? Maybe you've heard of it, maybe not, okay? But this was the technology. Yes, it was called bottled water, okay? At that time, it was called sparkling, and sparkling was, you know, bringing this technology, okay, that really, you know, really was just brand new to the world, right? But let's fast forward to 2023, okay? Is this what the world is doing? See, folks, I get a little, you know, perturbed, if you would, when I go to grocery stores and things of that nature. And like I went to Costco the other day or went to Sam's, and like way back in the back of their store, guys, they have like stacks and stacks, shelves, like 2 or 3 shelves up, pallets and pallets of cases and cases of bottled water. It's like a traffic jam back in the back because everybody's getting cases and cases of water, right? And so when you, like if I go to you guys' houses, in your pantry, or maybe somewhere around your nightstand, in your living room, or even in your bedroom, even in your vehicles, I'm sure there's probably half drinking bottled waters, okay? Right, all over the place. Here's the deal. Where if my family, okay, let me tell you why they didn't get involved. When they showed them the technology, they said to themselves, who in the heck? Now they didn't say heck, they said another word that starts with H, but I'm not gonna repeat it. But they said, who in the heck is gonna buy and purchase water in a bottle when you can get it free right out of my kitchen sink? Okay, there again, folks, okay? When your mindset is not ready to receive the information, you just don't understand what you could be costing by looking at an opportunity, okay, that literally is what the world's gonna be doing. Now, here's the deal. This is not something that we have to convince and prove anybody of. Why? We're already doing it. We're already opening up digital wallets already. If we were not, then PayPal wouldn't be doing 4.1 billion. If we were not, Chase and Wells Fargo and Bank of America would not be doing billions and billions of dollars. Cash App would not be doing billions and billions. Coinbase, let me give you a little history on this. They do over $330 billion, not every 10 years, not every 5 years, not every 1 year. They do over $330 billion, folks. Coinbase, this is one company. They do $330 billion, folks, every 4 months. Hello. Hello. Why? Because of you and I and people all around the world opening up a digital wallet, okay? See, it takes no skill set, folks. And there's no gambling involved. Because, see, when a digital wallet opens and a transaction takes place, money instantly comes to these big companies. See, they're not relying on any trading or mining or staking or any fluctuation of a coin. When a transaction takes place and digital wallets open up anywhere around the world, boom, money's going to them. Here's my question to you, and I'll move forward. What if PayPal or what if Cash App, they called you up and offered you, you're already bringing your economic value to digital wallet, okay? But they said, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, where when you open up a wallet with us, maybe refer a couple of your friends, listen to this, we're gonna have come to you from every digital wallet that opens and a transaction takes place, okay? Each and every wallet is going to send you a payment directly and instantly to your Cash App or PayPal account from this day forward. Folks, would you take Cash App, PayPal, or whatever you do, would you take them up on that proposal? And I believe if you are a sane, sober-minded individual, you're going to say, Douglas, without question. That's a no-brainer, right? Because you understand you're receiving from every digital wallet that opens. But folks, we know they're not going to offer us that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about the Instant Cashflow Wallet, also known as the Co-op Wallet, okay? The Co-op Wallet is the world's first private Web3 decentralized wallet that's allowing you and I to receive, listen to this, residual income for our personal business or charitable affairs, where you can send and receive money between other Co-op Wallet users and withdraw your money daily, folks. This is a cooperative economy that's leveraging blockchain, peer-to-peer technology, that simply means person to person, business to business, where, listen to this, where members worldwide will receive daily royalty deposits for just simply referring people to open a Co-op Wallet account, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the best part. It only takes completing 2 simple steps, one single time. Now I need that one single time to hit us like a ton of bricks, because we're not talking about anybody going out here and doing something over and over and over and over necessarily. We're talking about everyone only doing this one time, okay? And watch what happens. This is gonna instantly trigger the instant ongoing residual cash flow that is going to scale, increase and immediately deposits into your co-op wallet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love that part right there. Why? Because, let me translate that or paraphrase it. That means nobody's waiting on any money. Again, immediately deposits into your wallet. And if I didn't mention it before, I'll mention it now. Okay? Money goes directly and instantly to your wallet. Okay? And as that money continues to come, because it will, once I show you and share with you the plan of action that we have in place that secures wallets continue to open from this day forward, servicing as instant, ongoing, reliable, and sustainable residual cash flow, folks, that's predictable and ongoing, and you have access to your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Access to withdraw your money, folks. But I even got to the other part of this that's just as good as the first. So not only are you receiving money or receiving your deposits instantly, but listen to this, with each and every wallet continuing to receive from every cash flow asset thereafter, you receiving instantly, and you also receiving instantly, continuously, ladies and gentlemen. That's a game changer. Folks, already hundreds of millions of dollars, well, not hundreds quite yet, tens of millions of dollars. It's like I'm speaking the future, because I already know we will be receiving hundreds of millions of dollars, okay? Right now, we're at tens of millions of dollars. We're right around about 100,000 digital wallets opened up, okay, worldwide right now. My organization, okay, is already in 5 different continents right now as these co-op wallets are opening up all over the world, because people are finally materializing, okay, the success that they've been looking for, that they've been involved in many other things. I'm not trying to put down anybody's other business or hustle. I'm really not. But what we're talking about here, folks, okay, if you really heard me, is that we're just doing something one time, okay? And it's involving us receiving continuously all the time through the 2 steps that everyone is only required to do one single time. And hear me on this. We're not talking about you being required to do it again in a week, or you required to do it again in a month, or you required to do it again in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, folks. One single time. And it serves as an unavoidable residual cash flow that scales for everybody, ladies and gentlemen, not just a few or a handful, which brings me to the next slide. It's my favorite slide. Folks, we are not the pyramid, okay? We're not the hierarchical structure, much like many of the centralized models. We also see these models in our corporations, many of our governments. And if you've been involved in MLM or network marketing, you see the hierarchical structure. This already has, okay, not by what Douglas Ford says, this statistically in the home-based business arena, listen to me, has a 97% failure rate. I know that to be true, folks, and I spent 18 years in the network marketing industry. And no, we are not network marketing. We may have some similar hallmarks, but folks, we're not relying on the numbers game here, okay? We're not relying upon people having skill set, and we're not gonna have people's success connected to a maybe or perhaps. What do I mean by maybe? See, when things require certain levels of production, when things require certain levels of skill set, maybe sales skills or closing skills or people skills or the ability to build huge teams or have a whole big influence. When things are relying, or people being salespeople, when things are relying upon that, folks, it's just a handful of people typically that's gonna win. And if it's in network marketing, again, it only has a success rate of 0.4%. Those are odds, okay, that are working against you, not with you. So I ask you, don't look at what you're seeing through the lenses of the hierarchy, where again, the white squares represents the owner at the top, and the blank squares represents account holders or employees, where these folks here are doing most of all the work or engineering all the money and cash flow. But where's all the money primarily going? To the top, okay? Folks, we're not that. And so I want you to see this here. Do you notice over here where it's only one white square, but over here we are all white squares? You want to know why that is, folks? Because we are all owners over here. So we all having the same thing to gain over here. And so listen to me, whereas hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars, even billions of dollars come over here, folks, it's only going to either the people at the top or to that centralized company. Okay. But over here, folks, as we're opening up co-op wallets over here, and hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars is coming over in our infrastructure, ladies and gentlemen, because we are all owners, the money is facilitating to us all. So literally, as we're expanding this wallet and having these wallets open up all over the world, please hear me, everyone doing a one-time execution, not required to do it again in a week, not required to do it again in a month. It is literally scaling everybody to whatever cash flow desire or goal that they are looking for. Guys, that is a game changer. Can y'all read the bottom of that screen? All digital wallets after you pays you residually, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't never seen anything like this in my entire life. Okay? Now, real quick, just for us to get the magnitude, because then CEO, his name is Elon Musk, okay? The same guy that owns Twitter now, not Twitter, I keep saying Twitter, Tesla, okay? You know, the little electronic cars. And also, he does own Twitter, okay? And he's a guy who just recently bought a spaceship to escort people back and forth to the moon. Yeah, that guy, okay? Well, he was the CEO. He started PayPal. And he had a little conversation that we sort of got a clip of. There's only like a minute and a half. But we want you guys to hear what constituted PayPal becoming the $85 billion juggernaut we know it to be right now, okay? Please listen in closely, because I don't want you to lose sight of similarly how they started PayPal, we're doing here with the co-op wallet. But our benefit is going to be far, far greater. But listen to this here real quick. Let me play this.
Did y'all think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little internet way to, or do you think it was going to turn into the major kind of transaction processing engine that it is right now?
I didn't expect PayPal's growth rate to be what it was.
Yeah.
So, and that actually created major problems. So we started PayPal on University Avenue.
Oh.
After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? That wow! I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was nutty.
Oh wow. And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they opened an account, and $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
And then we dropped it to $10 and then we dropped it to $5. As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
How much money did y'all spend with that kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
That was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh wow, okay, so it was a
Yeah,
substantial. Oh, okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction, because it's just like bacteria in a petri dish.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is try to have one customer generate like 2 customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that, maybe 3 customers ideally. And then you want that to happen really fast. You could probably model it just like bacterial growth in a petri dish, like,
Yeah.
and it'll just it'll expand very quickly until it hits the sides of the petri dish.
Yeah.
Slows down.
Guys, that is absolutely powerful information. But again, just giving us the magnitude of understanding, folks, when you talk about being in the right place at the right time, okay, that's all great. But if you're not ready to receive that information, even though you're at the right place at the right time, folks, it just goes to the next person that really catches it. You know, it's always said to us that, opportunity always knocks. Well, I beg to differ, folks. I believe opportunity, it just sits silently by, waiting on a person or that person, man, woman, or child, to recognize, to pick it up, take it by the horns, and run with that thing, okay? And so, just want to recap, because hope you guys heard they did over $60 to $70 million, okay, incentivizing, paying people $20, $10, $5 to take PayPal where it is today, okay? Or at least to 100 million. So let's read this. Referrals helped PayPal get 7 to 10% daily growth, catapulting their user base to over 100 million members. Now we know today, fast forward 2023, we're talking about over 400 million. 400 million, right? Guys, only bringing this up to have us understand our economic value. It generates billions and billions and billions. For the first time in human history, folks, we can now share in our economic value through this co-op wallet and this company called CoopBusiness, okay, that facilitates and functions, okay, the co-op wallet, okay? Now, folks, I brought this visual up because I know a lot of us are visual learners, okay? And this is what we're doing here is basically having you own your own international digital wallet toll booth, if you would, okay? And so many of us have either been through a toll booth or either seen one at a distance and maybe said to yourself twice or 3 times, how cool would it be? I don't have to own all those toll booths. Just give me one of them, okay? If I could own one of those toll booths, that would be pretty cool. You know why you said that? Because you understand the dynamic of it. Can I share the dynamics? See, that toll booth, folks, was only set up one time. That they didn't need to take down that toll booth, reopen it, take it down, reopen it, take it down, reopen it. No. It was only set up one single time. But yet, over and over, every year, every month, every week, even every day and every hour in some places, what's happening with that digital toll booth? It's receiving ongoing residual payments, okay, only being set up one time, and yet it continues to receive all the time. Folks, with our operation, you're only executing 2 simple steps one time that secures digital wallets continue to open up. And folks, as other people are setting up basically their digital toll booth after you, it's like it's sending cars through your toll booth every time, all the time. And with our plan of action, digital toll booths don't stop opening up. And so therefore, cars never stop coming to all of our personal digital toll booth, folks. There again, you only send it up one time. And as a consequence, you are receiving all the time, folks. Let's go into the money here real quick. Now we have two infrastructures, two of them. One is what we call the 10X version, okay? The infrastructures both work exactly the same. It's just obviously one's gonna have you receiving 10X the amount, where the other one has you receiving the standard level amount, okay? Now, if you start in the 10X amount, which a lot of people like to do for the most part, is because you're starting off with bigger bang for your time. And it takes no more time to put somebody in front of the 10X one than it is to put them in front of the standard. So I'm gonna show you both. Now, I'm not gonna show you all the money on the table because folks, this thing obviously has a lot of money embedded in it, okay? And I don't want to overcook your grits because I'm not trying to promote we are get rich quick. I'm not trying to promote becoming a millionaire. No, folks. Really what my game plan and goal is when I partner with a person, I want to help them in the next in the next 18 to 36 days to get your mortgage payment covered with our operation here. Because let me tell you something, folks, as we're getting people's mortgages, payments, and their bills covered that they have to pay on a month-to-month or annual basis, trust me when I tell you, all the other monies, they're just inevitable because it's always growing and it's always increasing and it's always multiplying as digital wallets open. And when you talk about getting your mortgage paid and getting a friend's mortgage paid and getting a family member's mortgage paid or getting somebody in their medical bills covered, getting someone to pay off any back child support or back student loan debt, folks, we don't have to talk about making millions of dollars. That's gonna be inevitable. I'm about helping folks, okay, doing something that anybody can fog up a mirror and through us working together, okay, sharing this and screaming it from the rooftops, we're getting everyone that we put in front of this, their mortgage covered, okay? Let's talk about it here. Now, again, I'm gonna share the 10X first, okay? Then I'm gonna go into the standard version, okay? So with the 10X version, folks, you're gonna buy 4 Co-op Wallet activation tokens. This activates your Co-op Wallet, okay? Now it's $379 plus exchange fees. Now to keep it 100% transparent, it's roughly gonna be around $415 one time out of pocket or less, depending on what cryptocurrency that you choose. And you get up to 150 cryptos to choose from. Now, we even have a method where you can facilitate the payment with a debit card, okay? So if you don't have access to crypto, hey, no biggie, we can use your debit card, facilitate the transaction, and get your account activated. Now, watch this. Here is step 2. Remember, it's 2 steps, okay? You're gonna simply have 3 strategic partners, okay? Simply open up an account. Okay, one time. Again, do a one-time out of pocket of $415. But them also who will have 3 of their friends or 3 others come right behind them as well and open up an account and do a one-time out of pocket of $415 or less. That will also have 3 coming right behind them. So folks, we're looking for strategic partnership with this. We're not looking for this to be a numbers game. Again, we're not MLM because we're not relying on receiving volume of points. We're not looking to do right leg, left leg, pay leg, big leg, super fast speed leg. No. We're looking for a strategic partnership, okay, that has all of us just doing a little and it's increasing everyone's ongoing residual cash flow collectively, okay? That's it, folks. Each party does 2 simple steps one time. The AI technology takes over. 10 people prior receive every time, all the time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the money. Let me show you the money here. So our goal is to have each and every strategic partner come in and just do this within 5 to 7 days or less, the 2 steps, okay? With that plan of action, folks, with everybody taking 5 days. Now, let me just say this. It literally takes just minutes to do it, the 2 steps, okay? You can have your 3 come in within the next hour of finishing this presentation, and guess what? The result you can see is gonna happen in an hour. So folks, it's simple math here, is all I'm getting at. And I know a lot of times you get put in front of things, as I mentioned, and they try to make it sound so simple. They try to make it sound so easy. Well, folks, it's math here. And I say it's easy only because we have a filtering process. Because there again, we're only looking for strategic partners. Strategic for a reason, because we don't want cash flow halted for anyone. Why? Because we already know how the AI technology is going to perform, because it's doing it every single time, okay? And so watch this, okay? Our economic value generates billions. So your inviter is going to have 3, okay? Which one of these is you, right? Just do the exact same. What? A one-time out of pocket of $415. Watch what happens instantly. $260 to your inviter. Folks, that's instant withdrawable money. That money comes to them instantly. But listen to this. Not only did your inviter receive money right then, whoever invited them, and whoever invited them, and whoever invited them, whoever invited them, whoever invited them, folks, 10 people just received money instantly and simultaneously right just then as a consequence. Did y'all hear me say instantly and simultaneously? Yes, you did, folks. Again, I go back. No one waits on any money. 100% predictable, 100% unavoidable. And like I said, all digital wallets after you pays you residually. How is it residual, Douglas? Well, not only is your money scaling as digital wallets open up, but everybody's doing a monthly subscription in the 10X version of $280 every month. But guess what? You're receiving from everyone's $280 that they're doing every month as well. See, folks, we're not just talking about making money. We're talking about your ongoing residual income scaling as these digital wallets are opening up throughout the world. I don't care. Churches, we got churches involved. We got nonprofits, we got foundations, we got companies. We got Fortune 300 companies that are also involved with this, okay? We have pastors, individuals, law enforcement, okay? Teachers, we have a teachers coalition that we're starting in many places where many different teachers are opening up digital wallets because they're generating cash flow, coming together because they want to use some of the cash flow to help out some of their students that have single parents that are not able to get and facilitate all their necessary needs for when the school year starts. Folks, they want to knock out the cash flow and always have cash flow available to be able to help out in many different capacities. I'm just naming a few, folks. This is what I understand. 98% of the world is cash flow poor. Cash flow is that money that exceeds your monthly and annual expenses, okay? Independent of your involvement. It's money just flowing in where money's working for you. I like to call it where your money is giving birth to more money, okay? Now, listen to this. Remember I said it's 100% predictable. So now you, okay, that have already did a one-time out of pocket. Now you're gonna have just 3 friends come right behind you, 3 strategic partners. Again, it can be charities, it can be businesses, it can be churches, don't matter. But watch what happens. They're gonna do a one-time out-of-pocket of $415 or less, depending on what crypto that they use. Again, they can use a debit card to facilitate the payment too. But watch what happens, folks. Instantly, $260 comes to you, just like it came to your inviter. There again, this could all take place in the next hour or two. We determine the outcome. But watch what happens. As a result, and instantly and simultaneously, as you were receiving $260, your inviter money went up to $380. Now, folks, when I say you, obviously it's 3 individuals here. Why? Because it went from the inviter to 3 people with you and 2 others. So all 3 of you guys just had 3 come behind each and every one of you. It had you guys receiving $260, each of you, and it also brought your inviter up to $380. Here's my question. What else did your inviter do? Please say nothing. Nothing, folks. See, now their money's working for them. It's unavoidable at this point. Unavoidable simply means, what's the definition of unavoidable? Okay? Not able to be prevented. Not able to be ignored. Inevitable. So watch this. Now your 3 are gonna have 3 just come right behind them. What are they gonna do? Come down here and read this with me. They're gonna fill out a form. They're gonna activate a co-op wallet. And when the transaction completes, folks, 1.5 seconds later, 10 co-op wallets prior are gonna receive money. Watch this. They received money. As a consequence, instantly and simultaneously, you received more money. And instantly and simultaneously, your inviter's money went up to $870. Now, folks, if everyone was taking 5 days to do this, this right now has your inviter at $870 and having you at $380, and we're only talking 15 days in. Because your inviter took 5, you took 5, and your 3 took 5 days. So now we're going into 20 days for your inviter, 15 for you. Okay? This is with the mathematical certainty of people just taking 5 days to do this. Some people can do this. Some people are doing it in an hour, folks. But I just want you to see through mathematical certainty, simple math. Don't get deep. See, 2 + 2 is gonna be 4. Now, whether if you take a day to get that equation, it's still 4. Whether if you take a week to figure out that equation, it is still 4. Whether if you take a month to figure out that equation, it is still 4. Why not, if it gets you the result, why not do it in the next hour versus 5 days, or versus a week, or versus a month? Make sense? Especially when we have the control. So watch this. What are these? So your 3 are having 3 come right behind them. Each of them. What are they gonna do? Fill out a form, activate the co-op wallet. When transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, instantly and simultaneously, they receive money. Instantly, simultaneously, your 3 receive more money. Instantly, simultaneously, you receive more money. Instantly, simultaneously, your inviter's money goes up. Folks, that is 20 days with everybody taking 5 days or less. 20 days respectively is gonna have any of us, all of us, respectively, $2,490. Folks, you just need 3 strategic partners with the same aim and intentions who would also like to have $2,490 in the next 20 days or less. Because watch this, what happens in the next 5 days, which then represents 20 days for you. Guests looking at this. Watch what happens. So the next group, they're gonna have 3 come right behind them. To do what? Fill out a form, activate Co-op Wallet. When the transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, 10 people receive. As a consequence, look at your money, folks. Here again, did you have to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Did you have to open up any more accounts? No. Were you required to do the 2 steps again in a week or a month or a year or 5 years or 10 years or 20 years or 30 years or 50 years? No, 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 no. One time. Your inviter did it. One time. You did it. One time. Your 3 did it. One time. Your 3's 3 did it. One time. Their folks did it. One time. What? Excuse me. Fill out a form. Activate the wallet. Transaction completes. 1.5 seconds later. Everybody money goes up. And folks, these amounts are not coming in just once. Remember, it's residual. This is every 28 days. Your amounts can accumulate every day. They can accumulate every month. They can accumulate every week. That amount is coming to you. So you don't have to worry about the income because it's on a residual basis. It's residual income. And we're raising everyone's income point up. Guys, you're not seeing network marketing. Whereas only one person or the people at the top's money is going up. Folks, these next people, what are they gonna do? Fill out a form, activate the Co-op Wallet. When the transaction completes, what happens? 1.5 seconds later, money, 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 money. Are you tired of your money increasing? Now, please understand this. Those that start off in the 10X here, you're also accumulating in the standard because you're in both infrastructures when you start off with the 10X. You're at both, you're receiving from both infrastructures, and they're both sending money to your Co-op wallet, directly to your wallet. Only you have access to your wallet. You're able to withdraw the money anytime your money is $50 or more. Obviously, it's always going to be $50 or more as this thing accumulates, right, and duplicates forward. What secures that the wallets don't stop opening? But before I get there, are y'all looking at this respectively? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 days with everybody doing a one-time execution. No one required to do it again in a week. 30 days from when you start and this thing duplicates forward. Everybody doing it one time and taking 5 days to do it, okay? Albeit it literally takes you every bit of 15 to 30 minutes to get it done, seriously. But we're just giving you a plan of action to where you can wrap your mind around it. But I need you to tell me what platform that you're gonna be getting put in front of that will have not just a person at the top, respectively to everyone. How do I know it's not just, how I know it's just not the people at the top? Watch what happens to you in your 30 days, okay? So what are these people doing? Fill out a form, Activate co-op wallet, transaction completes. 1.5 seconds later, 10 co-op wallets prior receive money. Here we go. 260 for them. Instantly and simultaneously, 380 to them. Instantly and simultaneously, 870. Instantly and simultaneously, 2,490 to your 3. 5,380 to your 3. And this has been 30 days since you have been involved. You are at $17,910 as well. And yes, your invitor's money went up too. Let's move on, folks. So, right here, we are not about the numbers game, folks. If you're seeing how this artificial intelligence has everybody's cash flow increasing as digital wallets open up, folks, we're not looking just to get people in and just be a body. No, it's about us coming together strategically, and it's scaling everyone's cash flow to whatever your personal or business or charitable goal may be. There's no prejudice, there's no biasness here. We are all checking off the boxes. So the strategic partnership, folks, listen to me. It secures the ongoing residual cash flow. A strategic partner is an individual, community, organization with whom you collaborate, having similar aim and intentions. Purpose, creating a we all win, reliable, sustainable, scalable, real money. We ain't talking about points. We're not talking about volume. We're not talking about credits. Real money, passive, ongoing residual income. Watch this. That checks off all the boxes for all parties in the entire success line. I hope I'm talking to some people that's ready to receive. I hope I'm not talking to my parents that back in the 1980s that got introduced to the technology that the world was going to be doing. And they said, who in the heck is going to drink and pay for water in a bottle when it's free out of the sink? Understanding where their family and their legacy and maybe friends that they knew and loved and care about could be. And they just said yes. And so, folks, these are not just numbers on the screen, okay? The design of this, folks, the strategic partnership secures the ongoing residual cash flow. It makes sure that this is designed not to have cash flow halted for anybody. No, we're not MLM. This is not the numbers game where we're just looking to get a whole bunch of bodies and see who works and who don't. No, we're not doing that one here, folks. So if that's what you thought this was, we're not that. Why would we want that? Because we don't want your cash flow being halted. So the same thing we're saying to you, the same thing we're going to say to everybody that is put in front of this. We're looking for strategic partners. There again, having similar aim and intentions. Passive ongoing residual income that checks off all the boxes for all parties in the entire success line. Individuals, businesses, charitable reasons, hospitals, schools, churches, foundations, corporations, lending institutions, okay? Booster clubs, alumni, folks, whatever it is, don't matter. 3 strategic partners. Let me go into the standard version real quick, and then I'm gonna come to a close, okay? Standard version, infrastructure the same way, you're just receiving 10% of what you receive in the 10X. You're gonna activate your co-op wallet for a one-time out-of-pocket of $99 plus exchange fees. Now, to keep it 100% transparent, you're talking about $130 or less. One time out-of-pocket. Again, 3 strategic partners do the same, okay? Now, if you're in the 10X, you're already receiving and accumulating here as well. Now, some people start with the standard, and then as your money, because it's inevitable, it's gonna organically grow to 280, and then that will then automatically then upgrade you to the 10X. So not only are you receiving in the 10X now, but you're still accumulating in the standard version. Right? So let's move this forward. Again, our economic value generates billions. But instead of that money going to PayPal and going to their board of directors, instead of that money going to Cash App and going to their families, instead of that money going to Venmo and going to their CEOs, with this co-op wallet, folks, with this operation with CoopBusiness, money is coming to you and I. Let's talk about it. Your inviter, 26. 100% predictable and unavoidable. All digital wallets after you pays you. But here's residually. And here, folks, okay, everyone's doing $28 a month with this one, okay? So altogether, if you're starting in both of these, you're looking at about $308 per month, okay? But you're also receiving from everybody's, okay, subscription as well. So as your money is accumulating, you're not just receiving it, it's just not coming to you one time. It is coming to you every 28 days because you're also receiving on digital wallets, opening, and this thing expanding all over the world, but it's coming to you residually, guys. So you doing the same thing, 26 instantly, okay? As a result, instantly and simultaneously, 38 to your inviter, okay? 3 folks come right behind your 3. Your 3 bring in 3 strategic partners who are gonna do what? Fill out a form, activate co-op wallet, transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, 10 co-op wallets prior receive. Watch this, your 3, 26, you 38, your inviter 87. These guys have 3 strategic partners. Do what? Fill out a form, activate co-op wallet, transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, 10 co-op wallets prior are gonna receive your 3, excuse me, your 3's 3, your 3, you, your inviter. The next folks are gonna have 3 strategic partners come right behind them and do what? Fill out a form, activate co-op wallet, transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, their money goes up, their money goes up, your 3 money goes up, your money goes up, your inviter's money goes up. The next group are having 3 strategic partners coming right behind them. What are they gonna do? Fill out a form, activate co-op wallet, transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, money, 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 money. Again, folks, every time, what are they gonna do? Fill out a form, activate co-op wallet, transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, 10 co-op wallets prior receive, folks. Are y'all seeing this, folks? Let's recap. Everybody. How many times they have to come out of money out of pocket? One time, 130. Have 3 come right behind them, do the same. How many times they did it? One time, out of pocket of 130 or less, depending on what crypto they use. Next question. How many accounts how many friends or others was required to come right behind you and do the same thing? Everybody just had 3, okay? No one was required to do 4. No one was required to do 5, 10, 100. No, just 3 partners come right behind you and do the same thing. Same 2 steps. Open up an account, have 3 others come right behind them. Got it? Now, next question. Had anybody been required to do this again at the point they got started? Were they required to do it again in a week? No. In a month? No. In a year? No. 5 years? 10 years? 20 years? How many times did your inviter do it? One time. How many times did you do it? One time. How many times did your 3 do it? One time. How many times did your 3's 3 do it? One time. How many times they? Once. Them? Once. Them? Once. Guys, how many times are they doing it? Once. What happens as a consequence? 1.5 seconds later, money, 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 money. Let me come to a close, guys. Folks, this is a straightforward digital asset here. Straightforward success here. No monkey games, no relying on any maybes, okay? Not dealing with skill set, not required to come in and build big teams. No, this is straightforward. There's no guesswork, okay? No guesswork. Money working independent of your involvement. It's your money. We developed CoopWallet, which is our online digital bank. 100% of all royalties are distributed to the success line. Royalties are immediately paid directly to your CoopWallet. Securely store your royalties and withdraw them when you want. Your business is automated. Oh, skip the line. No limits to anything. A non-saturated income, folks. There's no saturation point with us. You can't saturate cash flow. Your business is automated using artificial intelligence upon completing 2 simple steps and choose 3 strategic partners, albeit friends, businesses, churches, booster clubs, alumni, schools, charities, foundations, and or companies. Just do the same. One time. All strategic partners receive instantly, and all strategic partners receive instantly, continuously, folks. And our plan of action keeps wallets opening up. And as wallets continue to open up, what is happening to everyone in the success line? Folks, fill out a form, buy the tokens, transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, money to 10 others prior. Anytime, every time, all the time, from this day forward. Predictable and unavoidable. Folks, giving it forward accelerates process. Your inviter is ready to give you a $28 activation token, which in turn, what's going to happen? Your inviter is going to receive, and 9 others instantly and simultaneously are going to receive as well. 2 types of people, strategic partners that are consuming the information every time we come forward, folks. Person A is saying, Doug, just 3 others. Do the same 2 steps, 1 time. Done. I'm in. Let's go. Sign me up. Folks, what you want to do is send your email, okay, to your inviter, okay? Send your email to your inviter or send the emails to your inviter of your 3. Let's rock and roll. What we like to do is we like to move things with speed because we know money loves speed. We want to do a private VBR like what we're doing in this general session, where we do a VBR. You're going to invite your 3 and even them invite their folks. And folks, we start blasting this thing off. We believe in launching, okay? Amateurs join, professionals launch. We want to launch something. When they launched PayPal, they launched it, okay? When they started PayPal, they launched it, okay? When Apple releases something, whether a new iPhone or some headphones or whatever, or a computer, a MacBook, they don't just put it out there on the shelf. No, they launch it. That's why you see lines and lines when they get ready to sell something. Then you have person B. Doug, man, I was in when you said we received like a digital toll booth. Set it up one time and I receive all the time. But let me ask you a question. Man, can we have more than 3 come involved in this thing? Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And you'll be even compelled to do so because you'll see it'll get you to goals even faster and be able to help as many folks as you would like, okay? As long as they know we're working this out of strategy. There's a strategicness about this. We're just not looking for just to play a numbers game. We're just not looking for bodies to get in, okay? Because we don't want cash flow halted for you or anyone or them. Make sense? So simply reconnect with your inviter, send them the emails. They will demonstrate how simple it is to open a free CoopWallet account and share the AI automation, guys, okay? And so that's been my time, guys. Listen, if you guys have any questions, we have, let me see if it's on the next slide. Yeah, we do. We have our resource hub, if you would. It's our training site. It's also our marketing system as well, because we use it to market where we have on-demand videos. We also have a new members orientation to where we want you to watch the first video, the welcome video that shows you and explains to you what to do first. We also have other content on there like frequently asked questions. We cover some things about digital space and the blockchain, things of that nature. So like I said, it's a resource hub, but it's also our marketing system and our training platform as well, that we do a lot of training and sharing of information. But you want to go to that website, smarterthanmoney.com. We love you to read our vision, see what we're about, folks. We're about getting money to facilitate like air and like water, because that's when money is serving its highest purpose, when it's flowing, okay, and scaling amongst all of us, okay? So that's my time. Oh, just want to say later on tonight, we're coming back again with another overview, okay? It's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. It's not going to be at this particular website. I'll give you that website. It's going to be smarterthanmoney.live, L-I-V-E. You guys are in for a treat. We got a dynamic female leader that's going to be sharing that presentation on tonight. And she's going to bring the information just as powerful and just as clear as myself was able to. If you want to call it doing clear with my old raspy voice, being a Texas boy and all that. But guys, simply send your inviter the emails, get yourself rocking and rolling, okay? Folks, I'm telling you, you can get your cash flow going, see money into your account in the next hour, okay? It's our choice. We control this one, okay? So with that being said, folks, as we like to conclude every meeting, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing, woohoo, and also over the top. Take care. God bless. See you at 8 o'clock tonight.